Okay, this is Coach Des here. I want to talk to you briefly about week 3. I was 11 for 16 or 31 wins with 17 losses so far for the year. So I had last week 11 wins, 5 losses. So I am, like I said, 31 for 17. And my upset picks, I was 2 for 3. So right now for the year, I am 4 for 6. That's not bad. So I did pick the Rams to beat the Bucks, but I said by 6. I picked the 49ers to beat the Packers by 5, but 49ers, you left too much time on the clock. Too much time. We're going to talk about that. And I picked the Cowboys to beat the Eagles by 4. So, and I did say whoever wins that game is going to win the division. I still do believe that. So this week picks, week 4 we're on. All right, let's look at this. So we have a tonight game. And again, we got the Jaguars versus the Bengals. I just don't see the Jaguars doing it right now. Weighing everything out, I picked the Bengals by 12. I'm sorry. But the Giants versus the Saints, again, let me just make sure. The I picked the Saints by 6. I was trying to see if they were coming off a bad win, but that was the previous week. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. The Chiefs has got to get it together. They got to prove that they can hang in their division. Because if they lose Sunday, then they're going to be like a wild card. And I don't think you want to be a wild card at this point in time. But they did expand the playoffs, so that's a possibility. I don't think you want to do that. I think you want to win that division outright. And I think this is revenge on the Eagles. I picked the Chiefs by 10. You cannot, and I'm going to just stress this, quarterback. You cannot just throw the ball anywhere. You're not going to win the game if you have 4 turnovers. 2 of them was not your fault. But again, let's focus short passes before we go deep passes, okay? But again, Chiefs by 10. Texans versus the Bills. Again, Texans has got some quarterback issues. Right now, I got the Bills by 16. Panthers versus the Cowboys. Yes, the Panthers are on a winning streak, but Cowboys are hot. I like their defense, so I got the Cowboys by 7. Browns versus the Vikings. Well, let me just make sure. Nope. They did. Vikings is just, I'm not confident with them right now. Even at home. And the Browns has got a great defense. That quarterback is going to be running. Because I don't know how many times he going to get after him. So I got the Browns by 3. Both teams, Colts versus the Dolphins, have quarterback issues. This is one of my upsets. And I went with the Dolphins by 3. This is going to be a very close game. And when you don't have your starting quarterback there and everything is a day-to-day, I got to go with the home team on this one. Titans versus the Jets. Well, again, I don't know about the Jets. They still don't have it all together. Yes, they like to put up some points in the second half. But I got the Titans by 10. Lions versus the Bears. again, you got 3 quarterbacks down. I actually think the Lions are going to get their first win. So I got the Lions by 9. And I told you, Bears, ever since I sat in that stadium 2 years ago for your Centennial win, play against the Packers, and I froze my butt off, you didn't do nothing but sack the quarterback 6 times. No, I'm not giving you this win. I'm giving it to the Lions. Washington versus the Falcons. Well, again, since y'all blew a 3 score in that Super Bowl, I said y'all would never be nothing. And it's going to hold true. I got the Washington by 6. Cardinals versus the Rams. Now this is going to be a good one. It really is. But I think the Rams going to hand the Cardinals their first loss. I got the Rams by 3. Seahawks versus the 49ers. If 49ers, you left too much time on the clock. Anytime you got a veteran quarterback back there on the other side, you leave 2 seconds on the clock. Somebody should have stopped at the 1-yard line. It would have been 1st and goal, then stopped again, 2nd and goal. When the clock got to, say, 15 seconds, then you run it in because you got 2 more plays to get it in. 3rd and goal, okay, 4th and goal, oh, we got it in. It's probably about 3 seconds on the clock. You don't give a man 37 seconds and say, do something with it. It's a life lesson learned for y'all. But Seahawks has got to bounce back too. That loss hurts. So therefore, I have to say that the Seahawks win by 4. Steelers versus the Packers. I have to say that both of these teams are heavily matched. They're right there with each other as far as points and stuff. I am going with the upset Steelers by 5. Ravens versus the Broncos. Now, they got quarterback issues. They got a whole lot of issues. So I am going to go with another upset, Broncos by 3. Now, this y'all gonna be mad at me, but I don't care. But I want y'all to listen to this. Bucks versus Patriots. Now, hear me when I say, anytime you are training somebody for a new job, you don't give them all the information so that they can take or replace you. What you do is you give them enough and you make them learn what you've learned. So unless you're retiring, then you're going to give them all that you know. I personally I'll give you enough, and I call it job security. So this is the teacher teaching the student for 20 years. Do you really think the teacher gave him all that he needs to know on how to play the game? Or did he just give him enough and let him learn from there? So that's why I picked as an upset Patriots over the Bucks by 10. Last but not least, Raiders versus Chargers. Chucky, you finna lose your first game. So I like the Chargers. I think they're going to get after the quarterback. I like their defense. And I picked the Chargers by 4. So with that being said, here are my picks for week 4. Peace out.